Hey everyone, today we are going to study about Newton's three laws of motion using super simple, relevant and real life examples. So without wasting any much of your time, let's just dive into the topic. Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion is also known as the law of inertia. It basically states that an object or a body tends to be at rest or keep moving in a straight line until and unless it is being acted upon by an external force. Just imagine a book on a table. The book won't literally move until and unless it is being acted upon an external force like a slight push of yours. Your slight push is gonna act as an external force which is responsible for the movement of the book. A fast moving vehicle like a car stops suddenly, but your body tends to keep moving forward. That's inertia. Inertia is the tendency of an object or a body to resist the changes in their motion. Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion basically gives us the relationship between force, mass and acceleration. The formula is F equals m times a, that is force equals mass times acceleration. But it's very important to know that this formula is only valid for a system or a body with constant mass. It's literally not valid for a body with varying mass. It has a completely different result and a completely different formula in that situation. It basically means that the more the mass, the more the acceleration of the system. Pushing an empty shopping cart is easy. Pushing a heavy, fully filled shopping cart is not easy. It requires a lot more force than you do for pushing an empty shopping cart. The same push, but it has got different accelerations. Newton's third law of motion is the action-reaction law. It basically states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And another very important thing to note in here is an action and a reaction are always gonna act on two different bodies. They never act on the same body. If they act on the same body, then it's not going to fall under Newton's third law of motion. It's literally the violation of Newton's third law of motion. So basically can be stated as every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and these forces act upon two different bodies. When a rocket pushes the gas downwards, the gas pushes the rocket upwards. An action which has an equal and opposite reaction. When two skaters collide and they push each other, both of them are going to move backwards with the same equal force. A force always generates the opposite force. Newton's laws of motion explains almost everything about motion around us, from cars and rockets to simple pushes and pulls in our everyday life. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.